What's up guys, Perry from Rockville here, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your G-AMP 30 watt guitar combo amp. As you can see, it comes with the amplifier itself with a power cable already attached, a foot switch so we can switch between the clean and the drive channel for the amplifier, and there's also a handle on top so we can bring the amp from gig to gig. So to connect your guitar into the amplifier, you're going to need a 1/4 inch instrument cable. You'll want to be sure that it's specifically an instrument cable, because if you use other 1/4 inch cables, you might get a weird buzzing sound coming through your amplifier. So we're going to take one end of our cable and plug it into the guitar input on the amplifier. Then we're going to take the other end and plug it into our guitar. So now let's go ahead and turn on the amplifier. So to hear the guitar coming through the amplifier, we're going to raise the volume knob here. Then we can raise the gain knob for some extra juice. And then we'll want to raise the volume here on our guitar. So now if I play the guitar, you should be able to hear it coming out of the amplifier. Now we can really fine-tune the sound of the amplifier through the gain, bass, mid, and treble knobs. The bass will affect all of the low-end frequencies coming out of the amplifier. So if I were to raise that all the way and play a little bit, you'll hear a lot more low-end coming through the amp. And if I were to lower that all the way down and play through the amplifier, you won't hear much of that low-end at all, but all of the mid and high-end frequencies. Now if we were to do the same thing with the mid knob and raise that all the way up, you'll definitely hear a bit more body coming out. And if I lower that all the way and start to play a little bit, you won't hear much of that body, so you won't get a full sound. And lastly, for the treble knob, if I raise that all the way up and start to play, you definitely hear some more sparkle coming out. And if I lower that all the way down and start to play, you won't hear much of that high end coming out at all. There's also a delay unit on the amplifier, so we can give our guitar a delayed effect. To use it, all you'll have to do is raise the time knob. This will raise or lower the amount of delay we want coming through. Then we can raise the repeat knob to set how often the signal delays. So now if I play, you'll hear some delay signal coming through the amplifier. Definitely feel free to experiment with this, because you can get some really cool delayed sounds coming through. For example, if I raise the repeat more and the time a little less, you get a nice slapback delay like so. And if I were to raise the time knob more and the repeat a little less, you get a more traditional delay sound. Now all of these effects will affect the sound coming through on both the clean and the drive channel, which we can switch with the channel select button over here. So while this button is unpressed, we have the amp set to the clean channel, and when we press it in, we activate the drive channel. Using the overdrive channel gives us a bit more distortion, so we can play some rock, metal, or even some guitar solos with this setting. Again, we can also use the included foot switch to switch between the clean and the drive channel with the press of a button. To do that, you're going to take the 1/4 inch from your foot switch and plug it into the foot switch input here on the amp, and then you can press the button with your foot to switch between the clean and the drive channel. This is really great to use for clean transitions between songs, or if you wanted to switch to the drive channel for your solo and back to the clean for your normal tone. We can also use the gain knob on our clean channel to get more crunch out of our tone without having to go to the drive channel. So if I were to raise the gain knob here on the clean channel and start to play a little bit, you'll definitely notice some more crunch in our tone there. This tone is great to use for guitar solos or even some hard rock tunes. Another really great feature is the 1/4 inch microphone input, so we can connect a microphone and guitar at the same time. So to connect the microphone, I'm going to need a 1/4 inch to female XLR cable. I'm going to take the female XLR end and plug it into my mic. Then I'm going to take the other end and plug it into the 1/4 inch mic input. Then I'm going to want to raise the level knob here right next to the mic input. So now if I turn on my microphone, check 1, 2, you should be able to hear my voice coming out of the amp. Keep in mind though that the effects we went over before only affect the guitar, so the microphone is on its own. Another really cool feature of the amplifier is the Bluetooth compatibility, so we can pair any smartphone or tablet, so we can play our guitar or sing through our mic while the music is playing through the amp as well. To activate it, we're going to press the Bluetooth button here on the amplifier. Then we're going to go into the Bluetooth settings of our smartphone or tablet, search for the device that reads G-AMP 30, click on it to pair, and you'll hear that sound letting us know our devices have connected. So again, I can go into Spotify, Apple Music, etc., or I can even go into the YouTube app and look for any backing track to play along to. We can control the volume from the music right from our Bluetooth device. And once you find the right backing track, you can pick up your guitar or microphone and start playing along. Now we also have a headphone jack, so we can plug in a pair of headphones to listen privately as we practice our guitar or vocals. You can also use the volume knob to adjust the sound coming out of your headphones. You can also use the headphone output to record right into your DAW without having to use a microphone. To do that, you can take a 3.5mm aux to dual 1/4" cable, plug the aux end into the headphone out of your amplifier, then plug the other ends into 2 inputs on your interface. Then you can go into your DAW and either create 2 mono tracks or 1 stereo track, raise the gain for both channels of your interface, set the settings on your amplifier how you want, and you'll be good to go. So now I'm going to record a sample for you guys so we can hear how this sounds. We can also record the G-AMP30 by miking it up so we can record it into our DAW. We have a great video that shows you how to do that called How to Record Your Guitar Amp. In the video, we show you how to do this all with our G-AMP40, but you can follow the same exact steps using the G-AMP30. So hopefully this showed you guys how easy it is to set up your G-AMP30 30-watt guitar combo amplifier. But of course, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to our customer support team through phone or email. As always, I'm Perry from Rockville, and we'll see you guys next time.